I'll be more than happy to. I think we've been in a little bit of a situation here where, because when I first proposed this idea during one of our meetings with Bruce representing Spock at the time, I said, I want to bring on an attorney and start putting this together. And he said, well, is that going to be use MTA funds, or is Snowshoe going to pay for that, right? And I said, well, no, we'll pay for it. So, because we're paying for it, I think the attorney who's been involved is seen as our attorney, understandably so, right? We're the ones who hired them. We're the petitioner. I would hope that those who have been involved in these meetings where we debated these ideas with the attorney would vouch for the fact that I've asked him to provide the objectively best solution forward, and that he does work with the legislature, and the constitutionality of this entire document has been of utmost importance, right? That's been. There are several provisions that I would like to have seen put in place here that were rejected due to the constitutionality. Not that they were bad ideas, but that they just weren't allowed to happen. So if there is some true constitutional conflict in here, then yeah, I would certainly want to deal with that. And I know from a standpoint of time, I've pursued this because I believe it's the right thing for our community. I'm trying to do something that will be a lasting benefit to that entire community up there. This is not that everyone has the opportunity to believe me or not. This is not any attempt to figure out how to bamboozle homeowners on the mountain. I'm doing what I believe is something that sets us up to have a sustainably active community organization that can take care of that community. And I'm always interested in trying to identify what the issues of what we're trying to do might be and make sure that we address them properly. Whether or not someone wants to believe that I'm telling the truth right now is up to those individuals. And I don't know, I think I've worked very hard to try to gain the trust of all the individuals involved. I know in my heart that I believe I'm doing the right thing. There's probably very little else I can do to try to convince people that it's truthful. And the people who don't believe I'm being truthful will be on that petition against this concept, hands down. I'm trying to work with the people who are at least willing to say, this idea has merit. Let's figure out how to make sure it's done right.